You and only you.
I'm not gonna give up. So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you?
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to round 2 of the winners bracket. VBU Plutonium taking on TD Aftermath. Best of 5. Can't wait to be jailed for even longer on stream. I'm the play-by-play, joined by Matt Pizza. Matthias Pizza, break it down. VBU bands.
Alright, Clutch, knowing how TD Aftermath plays, right? I'm honestly was expecting the smear ban. I'm gonna go with Shen and oh, there it's the Kane. No, it's Clutch. I'm a bit slow today. All right, it's a Monday. All right, it's everyone's got Mondays
Beginning of the
aren't
week.
the best. Exactly.
Yep.
So I feel bad for the players playing in because it's Monday and it's like it's horrible. But regardless, TD Aftermath deciding to ban away the Vigar Misfortune away from VBU Plutonium. Misfortune, I could see that. They like to play their CC heavy comps and all Magic presses are.
You know it's open.
The Zac.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna say that, but that is left open. And VBU Plutonium first picked the Zac for Glada. I don't know if he's played it in a game yet. Oh no, I think he's played it in one.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, and I know Glada's been playing it in scrims, and he really likes that champion a ton. He's like, this champ's so broken. So he's going to be on the Zac, TD Aftermath with the Lilia coming through. We'll see what they go next. Now, Matt Pizza, one thing I was going to say is that TD Aftermath didn't ban the Alawi. And I don't know if that means VBU is just going to instantly take it, because VBU always, just smashes on Alawi. Now, they did pick Zac, and it would be a little bit, I feel like weird to pick that, is the Seraphine. Crow, obviously VBU really liking these enchanters, using that flex pick. Crow can play the Seraphine mid a lot, that they really like the flex to mid or support. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one was going to be locked in for the side of VBU, and we see it is locked in, and up. There we go. I didn't even need to say anything, as the Alawi will be picked up for the side of VBU.
Clutch, I do want to point something else. Poor Buckby over here, stuck in Corky jail for I don't know, the 9th game in a row or something like that. This man does not get to play anything else. As TD Aftermath, they're picking up the Mordekaiser, and Clutch, I don't know if you know this, but Mordekaiser, I would say Mordekaiser is a harder matchup, alright? Because Ilawi can ult, right? And
Mordekaiser
ults, and then all of a sudden, all of Ilawi's damage, aka the tentacles, they're gone.
Listen,
and what is she gonna do? She's just gonna be hitting the Juggernaut.
Yeah, listen, Matt Pizza. I've gotten my fair share. Not me, but I've heard my fair share of Alawi versus Mordekaiser, and how it's just the nightmare matchup if you play that as Alawi, because Mordekaiser ults, and you're like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, where is my tentacles?
Clutch, go? There is the silver lining. All right, I don't know if you know this, but if Alawi ults at the same time Mordekaiser ults, she can cancel Mordekaiser ult. There's the silver lining.
So they just have to be absolute 5-head genius. All right, well,
Perfect timing.
Mordekai's are going to be picked up now. The Braum, Ban, Ziggs, Vayne, and the Kaisa, Zeri, Jinx. Not going to be coming through from the side of VBU. Most likely going to be picked up. We'll see what they pair that with and where the Seraphine is going to be going. If it's going to be going into the mid lane, going to be going support, we'll have to see. I really like what VBU's kind of got going on here. I feel like, pretty team fight heavy, just picking that stuff up. And we'll see what they are going to pair with this Jinx, because again, Jinx being picked up, you're assuming, hey, this is gonna be the Jinx pickup for them. Jinx still very strong right now, so I feel like great pickup for them. We'll have to see what they end up doing. Is that Seraphine gonna be going support? Or maybe, they say, all right, look at this. We got the double flex coming through. We don't know where anything's going. As we see the Karma going to be locked in. Now, I think this Karma is most likely going to be going to the support position. Staff Wannabe plays a lot of this Karma. Crow can play Karma, but I feel like Seraphine is more of a Crow champion than Karma.
Yeah.
I feel like, that's kind of what I expect to happen. But the Aphelios is going to be coming in on the R5 for the side of TD Aftermath. Aphelios is very strong right now. The thing is, like, Aphelios obviously struggles against these, long-range poke champions. That's something that, he doesn't do very good against. He has the Braum to protect him, though. So should be very interesting. I think bot lane for the Jinx Karma should go in their favor. Karma versus Braum, Karma kind of just says, all right, you don't have range. How do you play the game? And then, kind of just bullies you out there. But the Corki, Matt Pizza. The Corki. Always got to be careful of the Corki rockets, because we've seen time and time again in silver, in gold, that you let this Corki scale, Corki will 1v9.
We've seen Bugby just be able to scale, and then all of a sudden one Corki rocket does half your health bar, and you're like, what is going on? What just happened? You did not exist 10 minutes ago, and all of a sudden you're half healthing me with one rocket. What is happening? It's one of the champs you gotta keep an eye on, Clutch.
Yeah, Corki very, very strong. We'll see how this game is going to go for the side of TD Aftermath. Again, if you didn't know, these teams technically did play each other. It's not official, but they did play each other before the comp ruling and all that. It was 1-1, right? There were some pretty close games, and it seemed like, hey, this might be a future series technically that we end up seeing. And well, lo and behold, it is a future series in winners round 2. Keep in mind, the team that does win this game is straight into the finals. They get their path straight to the finals. They end up getting a break, while the other team goes into the loser's bracket. The good news is that they only need to win one game and they're back in. They're straight to the finals. So, both these teams technically are going to get a bit of a break after this. Be able to, scout some teams, figure out, hey, how do these teams play? So it'll be very interesting. But obviously, you want to win. You got to win the league, all right? You want to get into the finals, be there, not have to go through the loser's bracket. But Matt Pizza, before we go to a break, obviously it's Drake time.
It's Drake time. All right. Clutch. Well, look. Let's think about this. All right. If we've always been wrong. I was right when I took some convoluted path. All right. So you got to think outside the box, Clutch. All right. It's 7:09 right now. Where we are. That's it's kind of like a sunset if you think about it. So let's go Mountain Drake. Throw Exonian in here for a loop.
All right, you're gonna go Mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. What is it? Always. I'm gonna go Ocean.
Ocean.
I feel like this time it's gonna be that Ocean Drake. But Matt Pizza, anything you want to say before we do head to a break?
I'm excited to see VB Plutonium. They've picked the champs they had success with last week against LTMK, right? Who were the higher seed at the time, and they're going against a team who are, again, this is the first place seed. So I'm wondering if they'll have the same success with the Zac Seraphine that they had previous games, right? I want to see if they utilize that to its fullest extent. But other than that, Clutch, I got nothing else.
All right, we're gonna go to a short break, but when we come back, Game 1 action of winners round 2 between VB Plutonium, the 3rd seed, and TD Aftermath, the 1st seed. We'll see you guys there.
To me, I killed down 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my friends. I killed, what did you do that to me? I I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's rolling.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome. Game 1, winners bracket, VBU, TDA, banger matchup coming through from both of these teams. Should be a great series. Matt Pizza, what do you got in this game? What are you looking for? We already see the Infernal Drake, so if I remember correctly, we're still fine.
Yep. All right, Clutch. What am I looking for? All right. Well, I'll tell you what exactly I'm looking for. All right, Squig. He's coming into this team fight 4-0. All right. He's going into a full-on 1v5 moment. All right. This is like 1v9 type stuff, right? Swig. Everyone else is dead. It's just Squig against Mordekaiser, Lilia, Buckby, Ikazuchi, and Brum. All right. He presses E. All right.
Did you say and Brum?
And Brum.
You were calling everyone's names and then you go, and Brum. Why are you bully the fat jester, man? Pizza?
Listen, I can't say his name. Oh, and the Corky Bud.
Oh!
But Clutch.
It's over.
Alright, Pablo, please. He's gonna be like, nah, you didn't get to do a lot. He presses ult. But then Swig is like, nah, you don't get to press ult and ults, alright? And it's a full 1v5. Ilawi comes out. Swig kills everyone, gets the Elder, and ends the game. Alright, that's what I'm looking for.
All right, so that was very specific. Are you sure this is not pre-recorded? Like, that was oddly specific, Matt Pizza.
Maybe it was
it's
my
not
turn
looking good for you. It's not
maybe
looking
it's
good
my
for you.
turn to write the code, alright? Maybe it's my turn to predict what's gonna happen, just set a few 20s down and be like, hey guys, this is the plan, alright? Stick to it.
As what, Matt Pizza? Huh?
As staff want to be getting poked.
Oh my god, Matt! This color. Give me a new color caster. Oh
no, come on. You love when I'm cat. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
This guy. Oh no. Well, one thing I will point out is that both junglers started on the bottom side of the map as the. He just hates us, Matt Pizza. Zero CS hack.
Everyone has zero CS.
Boom.
Oh, it's
Magic.
fixed.
Oh, yeah, but both junglers started on the bottom side of the map. Going to be pathing towards that top side. One thing we didn't really point out, Ikazuchi starting the Cole, actually. So he says, all right, you know what? We're just going to end up farming in this lane anyway. Not much action's going to go down. I'm going to take the Cole and just take the passive gold lead because obviously the Cole is going to give you, gives you a passive gold lead. In lane, once you get those 100 minions, gold comes through, you sell the item, you get a little bit extra. But obviously that's if, hey, we're not going to do anything in lane and we're just going to farm. So obviously you don't really take the Cole unless, again, you are literally doing nothing in lane. We'll have to see as, both junglers kind of just clearing. As we see the Zach go for the 4 camp, ended up just taking the wolves, skipping the blue, and now Convey, he got his full clear done, and now he's showing up to the top side. Now, Pupper Please is taking some damage. Squig doing a lot. Convey on his way. Zach now, Lada making his way up into the top lane to maybe kill Convey. I'm saying a lot of ways and bays.
You really are.
As Convey, he's going to walk out of that one today. And that's going to be all that happens in the top lane. Nothing really much going down from this, but obviously, that Lilia does have that faster clear. So do need to keep an eye on that. Zach, obviously a little bit slower clear, going to be looking to gank lanes, trying to get his laners ahead, while Lilia basically just going to be farming and trying to get a gold lead through that.
And, Clutch, it is game 1, all right, out of the series. Like, granted, they did play against each other in the very, very fun scrim that they had last week. But it is game 1, so both teams are probably still going to be trying to be like, all right, did anything change? Like, how are you guys playing? So I don't think we'll see as much action as we, I guess, hoped for, right? I guess we'll see a more, calculated and, non-monkey fight type gameplay, Granted, the monkey fight type gameplay is always fun to watch.
Of course. The monkey fight gameplay is what I live for. When they just start fighting and it's like, kill, kill, kill. That's what I like watching. As Squig, gonna take some damage in the top side. Should be fine though. Zach is now making his way up here. Potentially they look on a Pupper Please. Now, Pupper Please does have flash and it's gonna be kind of under the tower. It's a little bit hard to dive that one. So Glada now going to take a reset. Meanwhile, TDA, they are just gonna end up getting this dragon. Zach is on the top side. They say, hey, they might not know he's on the top side, but they say, hey, you know, obviously we're at this dragon first. We can't just show up. And now with Buckby rotating over, it should just be a free dragon going to the side of TDA. Now, HP bars are a little bit low, and pings are kind of coming in, but oh, with the drag resetting, actually, maybe. Nah, it just looks like this is just going to go over to the side of TDA. Now, Steph Wannabe, he tries his best to steal, or, you know, try to steal, but he's not able to pick that one up. Cloud Map Pizza.
It is a Cloud.
We are still fine, right? You said Mountain?
We're still up. Yeah, we got a 60%,
we got
66% chance. Yeah,
if we lose, Exernian has the script. I'm not even joking. Like,
yeah, like
this is rigged.
It is, you know, Exonian took the script from me at the last second. I was just like, here, let me rewrite something. You know, erase the dragon here and, like, you know, write down her own dragon.
Yeah, of course. As now we see the Jinx. Jinx says, hey, I like what you bought, Aphelios. Mind if I just copy your homework? And ends up getting a Cole. So now both ADCs have a Cole. Matt Pizza. I don't think anything's happening in bot lane. Like, I know, Clutch like just sitting here and farming.
You know, this could be a hot take, but I don't think anything's gonna happen in this game for a little bit, you know. Namely because, you know, let's look at the top side of the map, alright? Mordekai's is back, he brought the Bramble, and Eli was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Let me just buy a QSS so you can't ult me. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing much action happening for a little bit. As, you know, mid lane is just a farm first on its own. We kinda expected that with these two players, right? Both players like to just, you know, play, farm up, scale, and then impact the team fights. So,
Squig taking some damage in this one. Obviously, if the ult does come down, he has that QSS. Taking a lot of damage against Pupper, please. Actually. Again, auto down. Now, Glada's making his way to the top lane. Now, if Glada gets ulted, he can't
that's
QSS
a different
that.
Story.
Okay,
yeah.
That's a different story. As here we go, we're going to be going in on to Pupper, please. Root comes down, that's damage. Squig going to get ulted, but again, has that QSS. Pupper, please. He has the flash available. He's looking on to Squig. Will the damage be enough? Ooh. Yes, first blood. I'm going to go to Squig and the side of VBU.
Honestly, that was unfortunate. I thought Pupper Priest was gonna ult Glada, like you said, Clutch, right? Because Glada doesn't have the QSS, but unfortunately he did end up ulting Swig. Swig had the QSS, and, you know, just got out of it. As, you know, this was such a bad trade, right? I honestly thought Swig was gonna look to ult here and look to fight, but Pupper Priest just just relentlessly just hitting him, and with his W off, Glada was just like, you know what, we're going in, and. Like I said, he probably should have ulted Glada here. If he ulted Glada, it might have been a different story, as this was still pretty close for a 2v1.
Yeah, it was a little bit close. I thought, you know, if that hammer did come down a little bit sooner, Squig most likely was dead. Like, that's going to be first blood going over. So, fact, he does end up living. Now, Glada kind of getting collapsed on by Convey. He has the flash. Ultimate is available for the Lilia. He has Merc Treads, though, so duration a little bit less. He will walk out of that one. So, VBU end up getting the first blood in this game. But yeah, not much really going on, as maybe they look onto Ikazuchi without the Braum there. Fat Jester walking forward. Old Man Genetics with the old man sidestep, showing he still has those mechanics. Call him double lift as Galata now in the bot side, potentially looking for a jump onto the Fat Jester, decides not to. Lilia making her way down here. She says, hold up, I want to be invited to the party. Now, Lilia has that flash, has that ultimate. Is it going to come through? That's the exhaust coming through. Old Man Genetics, nice flash coming through. As here we go, Glada gonna be going in. That's the ult being used. Ikazuchi gonna be flashing away. Stun gonna be coming down on Genetics. That's gonna be the sleep. Glada gonna be able to find one. Convey gonna be going in. He trades back a kill. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Staff Wannabe, he might be going down. He now has to flash. Fat Jester flashing forward with that ultimate. Zach now in the passive. Will he fall? Most likely, I would say, as there's only one blob left. Smite comes down. Convey able to pick up another kill. So overall, a 2-for-1 for the side of TDA.
And Convey also stacking up his Dark Seal, getting 4 stacks on it right now. That is kind of scary, Clutch. You know, we talked about this before. Convey is one of the unsung heroes of TD Aftermath Night. How, like, if he gets a lead, he is a scary person to be playing against. Right, we've seen him. I believe it was a stream game a while ago. I granted memory bad, but I do remember Convey got a lead, and the rest of TD Aftermath weren't doing the best. But then he was able to push his lead and turn that into a team lead and be able to win that game. Now I don't know what match that was, but I'm 99% sure that happened.
Yeah, I was it week 1? I think it might have been week 1 when he was playing Project Iconic, and it was Convey versus counter, right? And we were like,
Yeah.
counter's trying to make the play, but like it's just not working. His team isn't on the same page, and like Convey just got like a lead through farm and kind of won the game.
Yeah.
Was
Wasn't
it that
Convey
game?
on Kane?
Probably, because that's what he had his all-star graphic for, right? Or was that
I
Jesus
think-
Juice?
no, it was Convey on Kane, and then Jesus just was on Hecarim, I think.
Okay, yeah. See, he's literally known for this champ. GG.
Yeah. But as you know, nothing much happening. You know, Dragon is up. It's a Cloudric, as 66% chance that we're right.
If we
and
don't
then-
get it, it literally is rigged. I'm telling you, it is literally
Yeah, as
rigged.
some fighting's going on. I believe Corki has package. Yeah, he did get package while we were talking. So yeah, Corki does have the package and looking to take this Dragon Clutch, as Gladys just like, we'll trade it for a top side, as probably might
He
not
needs to be
letting that
careful
happen.
though, because the rest of the team is collapsing on him. That's going to be the Dragon going down. Now we'll see if the side of TFA, or TDA, not TFA, TDA is going to rotate up their team, because everyone's going to the top side. Pupper, please, just dies. Instantly dies. Like, there's no way. Now, this is becoming a 3v3 or 3v4 for the side of TDA, and now the side of VBU, they got to get out of there. There's no way they're going to end up winning this one. It looks like as Buckby is going to flash over the wall, Lilia will be able to take it, as here we go. That's the ult coming through from Crow. Nicely blocked from Fat Jester. And TDA, they just end up rotating everyone over, end up taking the Rift, getting 2 kills. If you're the side of VBU, you just have to give the Herald. Just give the Herald. Look at bot lane. If nobody dies, they're getting so much plate, so much gold on this Jinx. Just get out of there. Hey, Herald didn't end up working. We killed Pupper, please, and we would get plate spot. Instead, they end up just getting collapsed on. They end up opting for the fight, and unfortunately, they lose 2 when they really didn't need to.
It kind of seemed like there was a bit of a miscommunication, right? Because I was, oh, never mind, we're going
We're
in.
now looking into the mid lane. Tons of damage coming through. Squig able to pull back Convey. He's so low. One tentacle would end up taking him down. Squig does have that flash. He flashes forward, not able to find anything. No ult available. Can't take down Convey. Meanwhile, on the bot side, that's the turret going down. They look on Ikazuchi. Ikazuchi, where are you going? There's no tower there, buddy. As Genetics will find the kill. Ikazuchi ends up falling down, and it's a disaster for the side of TDA. It's got to be one of those where you're clicking, and like you click to the tower and you tab out because like you're like, oh, the tower's still up, and then they take the tower, or like you're looking somewhere else and you're like, oh, hold up, wait a minute.
Ooh, this doesn't look so good. But yeah, Clutch. It was even after all that happened, right? The goal lead was even. Granted, TD Aftermath did get 2 kills. They get the Herald. And now that they did use the Herald, right? VB is actually ahead in gold, right? Granted, it was partly due to the CS lead in bot side, right? There's a 30 CS gap because Ikazuchi did rotate and then did unfortunately die to All Man Genetics. So VBU putting up a really good game 1 so far, right? They are making some mistakes here and there, but they're not. That's not discouraging them from like continuing to make plays, continuing to try to get ahead and like expanding the lead that they got.
Yeah, and I feel like for the side of TDA, like if they roamed up to that Herald and then didn't get any kills, I feel like it'd be even worse. Like it would be even more doomed for them. Now, granted, Corki is 2-0, and once Corki gets those items, like Corki can literally win. Like this champ can become absolutely disgusting. Lilia has items. Like TDA, yes, they're behind in gold. Now we look into the top side. No way for Squig to live that one. Ends up falling in. I feel like TDA, this Lilia, this Corki, these are the people that are going to be doing damage in the fights. Especially the Corki, once, they're able to pick up 2, 3 items. This Corki, with those rockets, will be absolutely deleting health bars on the side of VBU. And if I'm on the side of VBU, they need to get this Jinx ahead because yes, Jinx is 1-1, it has a decent amount of gold, but they need to funnel her. They need her to start getting items. Otherwise, Corki's just going to end up taking over the game and VBU doesn't really have a response.
Yeah. And it's just basically like, is VB able to like you said, get the Jinx ahead, whereas TD Aftermath is, Ikazuchi.
Here we go, Ikazuchi flashing forward, not able to find the kill. He wanted a little bit of payback for earlier, almost actually ended up getting it onto Old Man Genetics, but not enough damage coming through from that Affilio Sword Jinx just yet. They don't have the one shot, absolute deletion yet coming through. They don't even have their mythics, so gotta wait a little little bit longer for that stuff to come through. But, you know, obviously one set of feelers gets like 2-3 items. The blue gun comes through. You hit that ult. That's going to do a ton of damage. But unfortunately, Ikazuchi not able to find anything in the bot lane.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, Clutch, we didn't talk about this, but guess what dragon it is?
Did we lose?
No, we won. It's Ocean, right? That's Ocean?
No, that's Hextech Matt Pizza.
Oh, that's Hextech. Never mind, we lost. Never mind, GG. Go next. Well, Clutch, you know, I would like to say that the league is rigged. Exonian has the script and, you know, changed it before me. So, you know, what can we do? It's doomed. Go next.
Just FF?
Yeah.
Open? Okay.
Yep. 15 minutes. 15 seconds on the clock, Clutch. Looks like we're going to see a fight at this third dragon. VBU has all the members. Buckby does have his package available, right? So we do also have the Hextech gates available for some of that sneaky maneuver. Oh, no package. Never mind. I'm lying to myself.
Not looking good. All right, well, here we go. Drake is going to be started. Squig, if he's able to pull those souls on the members of the side of TDA, can do a ton of damage. Now, that is the Drake going to be going low. Sleep going to be coming down on a Squig. That's the big lot going in. It's a huge ultimate coming through. Now he's going to get ulted. HP bars so low on the side of TDA. They have to back off this one. Buckby going to get charmed. That's a double charm coming through. Alawi doing so much damage in this team fight. All the HP bars are just melting. Convey still on the dragon. He's doing damage. It's down to 1.3k. He's going to jump in. The smite comes through. Side of TDA will be able to pick that one up. Glada going to be running in, not able to get anything off of that. It's a 2 for 2 for the side of TDA, where more members should have went down, but they get the dragon. They got what they came for, and now they're on soul point.
As you know, it is both the top laners that died and both the ADCs that died, Clutch. So it is an interesting turn of events, right? Convey was still doing the dragon, and it was just kind of like, I thought he what was it? Glada had smite up and it was gonna get stolen, but no, he didn't have smite up, and Convey was just like, you know what, you do whatever you want, bro. I'm here. I'm taking my dragon. I'm having a good time. As you know, let's take a look at this. Like, the Alawi Tentacle does so much damage, and then the 2-man sleep comes in, right? Swing gets slept, Old Man Genetics is slept, and Jinx's ult hits, but doesn't do much damage. As a lot of damage coming in from Alawi, right? Just like, honestly, Glada is going in to set up that fight just was so much damage and caused so much havoc that...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Old Man Genetics, where are you? He's trying to kite this one out, but he has no way to be able to get out of that one. Convey on a rampage, 5-0 on this Lilia pick for the side of TDA. 4 minutes until this dragon is going to spawn. Things are looking good if you are TDA. You've got the gold on the Corki. Lilia is very, very strong. It's looking a little scary for the side of VBU, man.
It really is, Clutch. I mean, granted, you know, there isn't that huge of a gold gap, right? All the gold is concentrated onto Convey and Buckby. So if you are able to get to them and are able to kill them, then a lot of TD Aftermath's fighting power just dies with them. So, but then again, Clutch, it is all about getting the Lily, getting the deer that's moving at like Mach 20, or the Corki that's like just doubling away every few seconds. So they might be diving here, Clutch.
Yep, maybe looking for a dive. Now the side of VBU should know that this is coming through with the Lilia walking over the control ward. They need to be careful. Merciful Crow trying to run away. Nice sidestep. The sleep is available for the Lilia. That's the ult coming down. Now Staff Wannabe is here. They're stuck between two towers. Corki taking that top tower. TP going to be coming through from the side of VBU. Looking to commit on to this Braum. Root comes down. That's one. Old Man Genetics able to pick up the kill. Squig walking forward. Not able to pull anything. Charm is just short. The Seraphine ult not able to land. Corki making their way down. Side of TDA were able to pick up a tower in the mid lane. The Corki was able to get it. They lose the Braum in the process, but it's actually not even that bad for the side of TDA, as they are able to get that tower and kind of even up that gold.
As you know, Glada is going to be catching the top farm, and it is a good play, right? TD Aftermath were looking for the dive, and they had to unfortunately abort it with getting Swig's TP as Ikazuchi.
Oh, Ikazuchi a little bit too far forward. Eats the Jinx ult and goes down. Not looking too good in game number one for Ikazuchi. Convey is on the way, though, has the flash. Not able to find anything, not able to connect on the bowling ball. Old Man Genetics able to walk that one out. 3-3-1 on this Jinx in this game.
And has a small CS lead over the Aphelios. And honestly, CS numbers overall, they're pretty even aside from top lane, right? As speaking about top lane, oh, are we fighting? Are we not fighting? You know,
That pizza, they know you're watching. They're like,
ooh, like come on, man, let's just all in. Let's just just go in. That's all I care about. It's the top lane mentality. As you know, Glada's looking top. No.
jungle diff, Matt Pizza. This
Actually,
is what top laners say.
but you know, Clutch, I don't think anything's gonna happen until this next dragon, which is in a minute. You know, resets are happening for the side of TD Aftermath. Everyone's getting ready for this next fight at Seoul.
Yeah, VBU, they need to get this Drake, right? If the side of TDA is able to pick this one up, it's going to break the game wide open. And I feel like TDA kind of have a clear path to win this one. The side of VBU, they have to win this. They have to be able to pick up this dragon. Otherwise, it's basically going to most likely be game over. So we'll see what VBU is going to do. They somehow need to get this dragon. They need a team fight for this one. And with all the vision for the side of TDA on that bot side, it's looking already TDA favored. Staff Wannabe's going to take a bowling ball to the face. But if VBU wants to win this fight, they have to jump on Corki. They have to find a way to kill this Corki. Otherwise, the fight's just going to be over.
And Corki does have package this time, Clutch. So it's gonna be harder to fight this. As the bone mug hits Old Man Genetics.
Old Man Genetics. Is he an old man?
Oh, the package has been used, Clutch.
Yeah, package has been used. Buckby going to take some damage. Here we go. TP going to be coming through from the Mordekaiser. He does have the Death Realm. Can put someone in there. Who is he going to use it on is the question. He could just end up using it on this Zac, so Zac can't get in the pit, but Puffer Play's going to be walking away. As that's all going down on Galata, there's no way VBU is going to be able to steal this. That's the smite coming down. Really well played from the side of TDA. Now Squig absolutely going to get bursted. Nice block coming through from the Braum. Puffer Please will be going down, but he's done his job for his team. Merciful Crow will fall. Double kill coming over. Puffer Please still staying alive. Old Man Genetics going to get exhausted, trying to kite away. Staff Wannabe going to be going down. It's a triple kill going over for the Aphelios. Ikazuchi, give him the quadra kill. Brahma ends up taking it. No quadra for the side of Ikazuchi on the Aphelios, but it's a 5-0. The Soul going over, and Matt Pizza, I think this game's over.
Yeah, Clutch. It was unfortunately VBU lost track of what they needed to do, right? They needed to stop TDA from taking the soul. But unfortunately, they got so preoccupied by the Mordekaiser that they just gave up the dragon. And what's worse is that they didn't even kill the Mordekaiser, right? The Mordekaiser is just there doing so much damage, and Alawi just unfortunately can't 1v4 that like Puffer Please can. And after that, after the front line is gone, Old Man Genetics and Karma and Crow are just left to the dust. TD Aftermath is able to run at them and just annihilate them, as they did manage to take Baron as well, Clutch. It is now a 5k gold gap in the span of what, 2 minutes? So TD Aftermath, they're looking really strong right now, all of a sudden, right? After that soul point, they get the soul, they get the Baron with the 5k gold, and Buckby and Convey still haven't died. It is scary to be a VBU fan at the moment.
Yeah, for the side of VBU, I feel like, I think you've kind of been outscaled. I feel like TDA now with the Corki, with the Aphelios, with the Lily, I feel like they're just online. Like, I feel like this game is kind of doomed from the side of VBU. The only way I can really see them winning this game is if they flip Elder, end up getting it, and then potentially, just run it down minute. Like, that's the only real way I see VBU ending up taking this game. But it's a best of 5. This is not a best of 3. This is a very long series, right? It's a completely different atmosphere. Because, best of 3, you lose one game. It's like, all right, we're facing elimination. We have to win the next 2. Yeah. Best of 5, you lose one game. You're not facing elimination. You do go down 1-0, but you don't have that pressure. That's like, hey, we literally have to win the next one or it's over, right? So we'll see what VBU are going to bring in game 2 as Buckley's landing those rockets and doing a ton of damage for the side of TDA.
Yep. As
here we go. There's the engage coming through from Glada. That's the ultimate being used. Convey going to be taking some damage. That's a stopwatch going to be coming down. They're diving the tower. Those are people going to sleep. Low HP bars on the side of TDA. Double kill going over to Crow on the Seraphine. But, I mean, it's a 2-for-2, and I feel like that's the best chance VBU even has. Like, that was a great engage, and still it's even.
They did, however, get the bounty on the Lilia, right? They did get like what? That was like a 1K bounty or something. Like she was pretty fed, so Merciful does have a lot of gold on her. But question is it gonna be enough?
Here we go. That's going to be damage going down on a pupper, please. Buckby takes some damage, decides to back off of that one. This Corki really doing damage. 4-0 and 5 has those 2 items completed for himself. Ikazuchi autoing the Raptors over the wall. And yeah, I mean, 6K lead for TDA. I think it's inevitable that this game is going to come to a close very, very soon. We take a look back at this fight. Matt Pizza, take it away.
Well, Clutch, alright, so honestly, it was just Gladius engage here, right? If you look back mid, how Gladius is able to get that like 3-man stun into the Seraphine ulti, right? Unfortunately, All-Man Genetics does get put to sleep right away. You know, it's past his bedtime as Brum comes in, hits him. But, you know, Merciful Crow is there, alright, and is able to salvage the play and is able to pick up 2 kills. So, it isn't looking like, you know, as bad as it was. And granted, it is still looking pretty bad. Objective bounties are up though, Clutch, you know, so there are some saving graces, alright? I'm not, you know, VB's not out yet, alright? I'm a believer, alright? So
this guy just goes, yeah, it's past Old Man Genetics bedtime. Like, what? You are so mean. Matt
No,
Pizza.
it's okay. He's a VBU player, alright? When you join VBU, you have to sign a VBU contract, okay? Looks like we're going back to some more fighting, Clutch.
Yeah, minute 35 until this Elder is going to spawn. I also, one thing that like we kind of really didn't point out is like Mordekaiser can just ult Zac every fight. And like they just win every 50-50. Like every 50-50 will go their way as potentially a fight is going to happen. A minute 20 until this Elder is going to spawn. We'll see if anything happens before then. The side of TDA, I feel like, just have complete control, you know, of this game, and it's really on them to throw for VBU to have a chance to win. Buckby now picking up the package. It is a minute until the dragon spawns, so he's gonna have to use it before.
Bubba Beast is taking a lot of damage though. Those Ilawi tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
3-man sleep coming through. Ikazuchi gets a huge root, and now he's going in. Ikazuchi's just going into the back line. He doesn't care about your damage. Triple kill. Can he get the penta? No, Lily ends up taking it. Can he get the quadra? Will they give it to him? They end up giving him the quadra. I thought I was a penta kill coming through from Ikazuchi. Starting off the game a little bit rough, but in these team fights, triple kill, quadra kill, putting up numbers. He's into that back line. He has no fear, Matt Pizza. And TDA looking like they're going to end this one.
Yep, Clutch, you know, like you said, Ikazuchi didn't have the greatest of early games, but, you know, didn't give up. And he was able to pick up a triple followed by a quadra kill. So, honestly, not too bad of a showcase from TD Aftermath, right? That is unfortunately gonna be the first game. Not much VB you can do when the Nexus goes boom. And yeah, Clutch. Honestly, VB played really well up until I would say the Soul point, or up until Soul. Honestly, like if they focused Soul and just was like, you know what, we don't really care about the Mordecai, so we need to make sure that they don't get this Soul. Then it might have been a different game, different story altogether, right? They might have been able to win the team fight. You know, lots of maybes, but I do think it was a mistake to let TD Aftermath take the Soul.
Yeah, I feel like the side of VBU kind of just sacked a lot of their bot side and kind of just said, all right, we're going to try to get gold and snowball through that. But the problem is, like, TD just stacked the dragons. And, like, VBU wasn't far enough ahead. Usually when you end up going for, like, the Rift and you try to, you know, make trades and get plates, you just say, all right, we're giving the first 2 Drakes. But then you use the gold lead that you have to be like, okay, we're stronger than you. If you fight us at Dragon, you lose. That's usually what you do if you're going to be going for the Rift Herald. But what ended up happening was, yes, they quote unquote went for the Rift Herald, but it went to the side of TDA. Like TDA just yoinked it from them, and they were even in gold the entire time. And now VBU is down Drakes. They have to fight the Soul, or they're obviously going to lose. And unfortunately, you know, they just don't get the fight they're looking for, and TDA end up taking that one. But Matt Pizza, you got anything to say before we are going to head to a break?
Nope, it was a banger game 1. Clutch was really fun to cast, so I'm excited to see what game 2 is gonna look like.
All right, we're gonna go to a short break, but when we come back, game 2 action between VBU and TDA. We'll see you guys there. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 2 action. TD Aftermath on the blue side, VBU Plutonium on the red side. Game 1, it was pretty even, but TD Aftermath, once that soul came through, really took over the game and closed it out fast, which is something you like to see. Obviously, we're going to have a gold team represent us at Worlds, right? Where we're going to have a team that's going to be representing our league. So, as an owner and, staff, you want, teams to close out games fast and look very clean if they are going to be representing your league. And TD Aftermath were able to close it out very quick, very fast. Once they got that lead, they're like, all right, game's over. We've got it in the bag. Game 2, though, Matt Pizza, what does VBU need to fix to take this one?
Honestly, I think they can run back everything that they did. They just need to be more decisive and just, figure out what fights they want to take and why they're taking the fights. I think is a huge factor, because granted, they were early on, it wasn't like one team was super far ahead, right? The goal was pretty much even, but the thing that came down to it was that soap that I mentioned before, right? VBU were so focused on the Mordekaiser that they gave away Soul and subsequently gave away Baron, and just a 5k gold gap generated as a result of that. So I think this game, they could probably run back everything the same. Granted, I feel like TD Aftermath will be ready for it, but they could run back everything the same, right? They just need to realize, hey, this is what we need to do. This is the game plan, let's stick to it. As I mean, they just be wanting the Corki again, man. Feels bad for Buckby. He's stuck in Corki jail for like the 10th game in a row now. Someone please let this guy place anything. Even a Malzahar will do at this point.
Yeah, that's going to be the Corki coming through from the side of TD Aftermath. Now, obviously, the biggest thing to play into the Corki is the Victor. You just Victor Corki handshake, and you just end up, both scaling and both doing a ton of damage in team fights. Crow does play a little bit of Victor, so obviously has experience on the Victor, experience in this matchup. They've played it. I'm sure both of these mids have played this matchup a lot in the past couple patches. So I feel like it's nothing new. It's just gonna be the handshake scale mid lane matchup for the side of both of these teams, kind of what we saw last game. And now we'll see what VBU is going to pick next, because we see the bans of Ortega, Olivia. We saw the Samira, Kane, Shen. Nautilus is going to come through. It is a blind Nautilus, but with the Nautilus coming through, gives VBU, some more engage options, free engage with the ultimate from Nautilus. Just able to hit R, and, they're going to get knocked up unless they stopwatch. So VBU ended up picking up that support. Now, TD Aftermath going to pick the Gwen method.
Oh, Gwendolyn, clutch. Cover, please, and the top lane, picking up the Gwendolyn. That's as the takeaway to Zach as well. Ah, that's so sad. They're like, you know what, Glada, you looked really good on it. I'm just gonna, oh, never mind. They were just like, you know what, I like your jungler, let me just take it. And they just swapped the matchups.
These people were like, hey, you know what? I like what you picked in Zach. Give me that. And then conveys like, I'm gonna show you how to play the matchup, buddy. He's like, I'm gonna show you how to play the Zach into Lilia. So a little bit of a mirror matchup coming through for both of these teams. Now, second ban phase for the side of TD Aftermath, you've got to think ADC and support are still available. So we see the Zeri being banned. Maybe VBU elects to potentially take away a support from the side of TD Aftermath. That does do good into the Nautilus. A Zig's going to be banned. They just say, all right, we'll just ban another ADC. Going to be taken away Kaisa. But we'll see what VBU is going to pick. Please don't pick any more AP, because there's already Victor, Nautilus, Lilia. Like you're just letting the other team pick
or
threads.
And
it's GG.
We could, clutch. The Amumu's there.
Oh no.
I mean, come on. It wouldn't be that bad. Think about it.
Matt Pizza. Just gonna, say a little bit of, we just saw Darius, in a different series. I won't say what series, but Darius did just drop 13 kills in a different series. So maybe VBU says they got the little deets and they're like, maybe we should play. But in all honesty, Squig does actually play a lot of Darius. Plays the Alawi, plays the Darius, as we see the Kale and the Yumi. Hold up.
Wait a minute, Cole. Wait a minute. What is happening?
Spicy coming through from TD Aftermath. Obviously, that's going to be the Yumi support, right? But who is going bot lane?
I'm gonna say
is it the Kale? Is it the Gwen? Is it the Corki? Because they could all technically go bot lane.
They could.
So we'll have to see. Again, last pick for the side of VBU, obviously going to be locking in their ADC. We'll see what their pick's going to be. It's going to be the Caitlyn. So Caitlyn Nautilus going to be coming through from the side of VBU. It's spicy for TD. We don't know who's going bot lane, but it's looking pretty spicy, Matt Pizza. But what's your thoughts on these two drafts?
I'm betting that it's the Gwen Yumi bot lane. All right, I've unfortunately or fortunately seen it before, and it was kind of spicy. So honestly, I'm kind of excited to see if it actually is the Gwen Yumi bot lane, because then bot lane's gonna be fighting a lot. So it's gonna be a game, clutch. All right, I think that's the best way we can do this. As it's gonna be a game.
Yeah, we'll see how this one is going to go for sure. Obviously, if TD Aftermath are able to win this one, they go up 2-0. But how many times have we seen reverse sweeps, right? You go up 2-0, okay, guys, it's looking good. We're up 2-0, free series. And then you lose a game, and it's like, oh no. And then the other team just says, oh, we're going to win again. And then they win again, and it's 2-2. And you're like, uh-oh.
So, it's not looking good.
I feel like reverse sweeps happen a lot because of league, momentum, right? If you do end up losing that third game, the other team has momentum, and then they kind of keep rolling with it, and your mentals, you're not looking so good. But VBU, this is a very decisive game for them, because if they are able to win this one, tie it up 1-1, it's a best of 3. It becomes a best of 3 at that point. So VBU definitely need to win this one. Don't want to go down 2-0 on the side of TD Aftermath. Trying some spicy stuff out. Maybe going to be be able to get, a little bit of a cheese in the series, get that 2-0 win. Matt Pizza, Drake predictions, and then we're heading to a break.
Oh, Drake predictions. Clutch, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna say Mountain again.
Mount.
You gotta keep it consistent, Clutch. Consistency is key. What are you feeling?
I'm gonna be going. I'm sticking with Ocean. I gotta stick with my guns until I get it. Cause
exactly.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna end up getting it. But with that, we're gonna head to a short break. When we come back, TD Aftermath taking on VBU Plutonium. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Denim jeans, broken dreams in my pocket. Golden thing round my neck like a locket. Carve your name in my mind, cause you caught it. You caught it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the young, so I could show you. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you. You're golden. Hey, you're golden. You're golden. Hey, you're golden. Golden. When we meet, hold my hand in the darkness. Summer heat, bodies laid on the carpet. Eye to eye, glistening. No, I saw it. I saw it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the young, so I could show you. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you. You're golden. Hey, you're golden. You're golden. You're golden. Golden. You're golden. Yeah, you're golden. You know it. Yeah, you're glowing. Golden. Golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the end, so I could show you. Golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the golden. Hey, you're golden. Golden. You're golden. Golden.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Game 2 action, baby. As VBU, they already say, all right, you know what? Let's get an advantage early on. They're invading Matt Pizza.
It's an invade angle. Clutch. They do have the Nautilus. They do have Darius C. So, they do get some CC, but the ward does come over, so they're going to be spotted. And we don't see any sweepers. Unfortunately, they don't know that they're going to be spotted, Clutch, as I'm kind of getting flashbacks, Clutch. I'm going to be completely honest. I've seen this one before, and I don't like how it ends for VBU.
All right, invade coming through. Buckby is going to drop the ward. VBU actually pings the bush, so they know it's actually warded, and they kind of know that, hey, the side of TDA do know this is going on. But, man, Pizza Yumi gets the support item stack. FF, open next.
It's doomed. Go next. Like, how do you play the game?
Yeah. How do you play the game as, they get the stack, man, Pizza?
But, Clutch, the real question is, how do you play the game against the Gwen Yumi bot lane? Like, what are you doing to that? What's your take on it?
This is how you play, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
Kill.
Okay.
That's it.
It's that simple?
Just kill. Yeah.
Wait, it's that simple? Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that one.
I mean, the second they hit level 6, I feel like it's a little sussy, but at the same time, like, Gwen can't play early. Like, the range advantage is for the side of VBU. So if, like, VBU just ends up abusing range, it's going to be a little bit difficult for Gwen to be able to do anything. Now, again, VBU actually has to play range. Otherwise, there's no way that they're going to be able to win this one. As every time Ikazuchi steps up, you kind of just auto him. Like, you just keep autoing him, and eventually Ikazuchi is going to get low enough. Now, he does have the Yumi heal, as we see Staff Wannabe already walking up. Hook is going to land. That was a little forgiving. As Ikazuchi going to take some damage in this one. But again, that's basically all you do. I mean, if you really want and you're 5-head, what you end up doing is you slow push the wave, you call your jungler down, and you dive him on the wave while he's still level 1 and a massive wave is crashing. That way you end up killing Ikazuchi. Even if it's a 1-for-1, you deny him the entire wave, and he's basically useless the rest of the game. Now, is that going to happen? No. So, like, that's, the 5-head strats. There actually is a pretty big wave kind of, crashing or going to crash very soon. Ikazuchi's still level 1. The bot lane for the side of VBU level 2. Ikazuchi is going to take some damage, is going to get harassed onto this tower. And with the Caitlyn, obviously, you do want to be perma pushing. The whole point you pick Caitlyn is push into the tower, get the plates, eventually take the tower down, rotate the Caitlyn. Like, you were just basically using this lane file to take down towers and get gold on this Caitlyn.
Yeah, I mean, Clutch, one thing we didn't really touch on that much is the sheer amount of magic damage TD Aftermath has drafted into their team comp. They have the Gwen, Yumi, Corki, Zac, and Kill. That's a lot of magic damage for one team, right? This is like, if you're a Squig, right, you're just getting Fortune Nature, Spirit Visage, screw it. Let's just get a Maw as well. Let's just set MR on MR.
Don't listen to Matt Pizza's build, guys. This guy, don't listen to what he's telling
It's good. It's good. I swear.
Matt Pizza, or you could just go Merc Treads.
Yeah, but think about it. Yeah. You could go Maw instead. Why buy boots when you can go Maw?
Matt, I'm gonna have to ask CH Gaming his thoughts on what you're making this Darius do. He's the resident Darius players. Here we go. And Gwen is immune. How fun is that ability? Can't ever engage because Gwen is immune.
No engaging.
I love that champ. But see if they're potentially going to look for something. Staff Wannabe should have the hook back up soon, so the dredge line should potentially be able to look for something here. Zac is on the way, though, so Ikazuchi kind of just baiting this one, and they're going to be looking to go on to Old Man Genetics. That's the stun coming through. They're running forward. Old Man Genetics is going to be going down. Ikazuchi picks up the double kill. Oh no! This is how the Gwen Yumi start to scale. And the thing is if you're picking a Caitlyn, if you're picking this ADC that wants to perma push, you have to have your jungler perma hover you. Because the whole point is you play through the Caitlyn. You play through, obviously this pick. If your jungler is not going to be hovering you and you end up pushing too far, it gives a window for the Zac to make a play. And unfortunately, they're not able to get the wave in. It's stuck in the middle of the lane. The Lilia isn't hovering them on the top side of the map. And they just push too far forward and get punished for it. So really well played from the side of TDA, the bot lane, and the jungler making the huge plays.
And Clutch, like, it's begun, right? We talked about how once Gwen Yumi hit level 6, it's gonna get kind of scary to be Caitlyn novice in that situation. But now they're gonna hit level 6. They have 2 kills. They're really strong. As Squig is not letting Purple Please farm whatsoever. But again, the moment that Ikuzuchi, Yumi, and Kale hit 6, it's gonna be as we're going in.
Yeah, we're going to be going in onto that mid lane. Crow having to burn that flash. Gets out of that one. Now, old man Janex, the old man in the bot lane. The boomer. Getting some, I don't even know how old he is, but I don't think he's like...
I don't think he's that
much of a
old.
boomer. Yeah, I don't think so. Good route coming through, but... welcome to Gwen now. Once Gwen gets items and you die. Yeah, you can't really play as Squig. Solo bolo, baby. Don't mess with Darius.
And the top lane.
To get a kill. Yeah, he does end up picking up the kill, and it's GG. Just the GG.
As Clutch, I'm as much as I believe in Squig, right? It's this Gwen that I'm really scared about, right? What is this Gwen? I guess the better question is, what is this Gwen going to be able to accomplish into that team, right? Because so far, he's up. He has 2 kills. He has practically a lot of gold, almost all the gold of TD Aftermath. Granted, the gold is even, so we're not looking at anything too crazy, but it is more so, can Ikuzuchi further his lead?
Yeah, we'll have to see if Ikuzuchi is going to be able to further this lead. Now, obviously for the side, okay, maybe we're going to be looking on Ikuzuchi, but again, he just has the Shroud. Yeah, Gwen is immune. Bye. And Zach's just turning it on to Glada. He says, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Not for me. Oh my God.
Ikuzuchi will be going in, the root going to be coming down. He's going to take some damage, but with that Yumi attached, Staff want to be taking some damage. Does have that flash if he needs to. Big one does come out. No kills going down in the bottom lane. And now, I mean, once the level 6s come through from the Gwen, from the Yumi, I mean, it's going to be a little bit scary for the side of VBU, as Squig in the top side having a good time on the Darius. It's really going to be up to him, I feel like, to kind of carry this one. But if Squig is able to get resets, I mean, it will for sure be very scary. And now the side of TDA going to be taking that first dragon.
Looks like VBU is just going to give up the first dragon. They're like, you know what, you can have it. We're not going to be looking to fight. Honestly, like, when Ikuzuchi was turning the fight onto Glada, right? I honestly thought the VBU could have taken that fight because Merciful was rotating down as well. So, could have been a 4v4, but granted, I don't know. VBU decided not to take it, so I'm not playing. I'm just here casting as Omen Genetics trying to get as much damage as he can, but Yumi heals and Gwen heals. It's just a bit too much.
No. Flashes are available. Old Man Genetics, if he gets pulled back, Convey has that ultimate. Here we go. That's another kill going over to the Gwen. It's 3 kills. It's 4 kills to Ikuzuchi. Oh no, Matt Pizza. It's an absolute disaster from the side of VBU, and I feel like this is all right, go next. Like GG. As Squig, solo bolo in the top side. I mean, it sucks because VBU's bot lane is just getting camped. They're just not playing the lane very well. But Squig is trying so hard to be able to pull this one back. 2-0-0 on the Darius now.
It is. Clutch, I do want to mention that Purple Please did have the ulti up, and I guess just didn't want to use it, so it was kind of unfortunate, right? I believe if Purple Please, even if he used the ulti, I don't know how long he would have been able to live and what he would have been able to get off of, but regardless, they're the players. I'm not playing as, Convey, picking up the Dark Seal, getting 4 stacks on it already, and, it's TD Aftermath are just looking to play to bot lane. Clutch trying to get the Gwen ahead, trying to just have those two just steamroll the rest of the team. As Clutch, we talked about the wait.
Convey gonna be going into mid lane. Merciful Crow gonna be taking a ton of damage. No way you're getting out of this one. No flash available. Buckby able to pick up a kill in the mid lane. So Matt Pizza, is this a bait from the side of TDA? Did they pick Lilia into Zach to be like, hey, you want to play that one? As Zach is 0-5 and Lilia yet to really make an impact in this game.
Yeah, Clutch. I don't know if you've the one thing that I noticed, right, is you got Kill, you got Zach, you got Corky, Gwen, Yumi. That's a lot of magic damage, but did chose to go Ninja Tabby on the Darius. It's not looking too good.
Listen, let's just say we're gonna have a little bit of a conference after this series.
The conference.
Yeah, a little bit of a owner to player talk. You know Steve from TL? You know he likes to talk to his players? Yeah, they call me Cole from VBU, also genetics. Buddy, you don't get to play the game anymore. Like, it's over for you. You messed up the lane a little bit. And now the side of TDA, Ikazuchi just gets to go snip, snip. You're dead.
Yeah. I don't think VBU has an answer to this menace in the bot lane as of right now. Twig isn't strong enough to...
Okay,
wait a minute.
Well, here we go. Pupper plays looking to turn it around on the top side. Squig does fall in the mid lane. Crow goes down. Oh no!
It's a disaster clutch, and that's not the end of the story as more fighting in the bot lane ensues.
Yeah, more fighting in the bot lane. They're looking on Ikazuchi. That's going to be the Yumi using the ult. Snip, snip, coming forward. Oh my god, Old Man Genetics taking a ton of damage, but with the HP bars very low. Glada, flash, ult, huge sleep coming through. That's the Zac passive going down. Ikazuchi, will he fall? Huge shutdown going over to the Lilia. Glada able to
Watch
pick
the
up
Yumi.
stuff, but the Yumi's running the Caitlyn. Zac stays alive, eventually does go down. Double kill to Glada on the Lilia. This will be the triple kill for sure. He gets 3 kills over. Absolutely massive for the side of VBU.
And it was a 3-for-1 clutch. Unfortunately, it would have been better if Old Man Genetics was alive, but you know, 1v1 against the Yumi, it was kind of depressing to watch, unfortunately. But regardless, VBU is showing that they still have some signs of life in them, right? Like, as top lane continues, this time...
no,
Papa,
Squig
please.
this time takes the kill. It's the LPL, baby!
We're
Just
fighting
all over the place. Matt Pizza, break it down.
Alright, clutch. You know, VBU bot side, they were not going down, alright? That was a lot of damage coming in from all my genetics, but Glada was like, no, we're stopping this right here. Flash, Sleep comes in, they're able to pop the Zac passive, get rid of Ikazuchi, and unfortunately the Yumi was still alive and was, you know, able to just hit the Caitlyn, and Caitlyn was like, guys, please help. But regardless, Glada was able to pick up a triple kill here, right? Was a very good counter gank because they did spot Conway trying to do a dive onto the bot side, so that was a good read. Buckby does have the package ready. Def wanna be's
To be a little bit careful,
Okay.
package is available for the side of TDA. Probably is obviously without that TP. Darius is starting to walk down Ikazuchi, doing so much damage, and now the Drake is just going to be starting up. You got to think VBU is going to most likely give this one, as that's going to be the Drake going to the side of TDA.
it's Hextech. It's Infernal clutch.
Did you say Infernal? I thought you said Mountain.
No, I said Mountain.
I said
and you
Ocean.
said Ocean. Oh my god.
How did we lose again?
This is rigged.
Xernean's rigging it. No. This is 100%.
Oh,
Convey
he's
is
going
gonna be
in.
going in, but this is a little bit too far. I feel like from the side of TDA, they're able to find one. As Convey's gonna be taking some damage. That's a stopwatch coming through from Buckby. As now Ikazuchi's just running through the tower. Oh my god, how much Ikazuchi can do in this fight. He has the ultimate available. He's able to find one. Shutdown going through. Now gonna be looking on a staff wannabe, flashing forward. He has the ult available still. Is he going to end up using it? Looks like it just times out. Double kill going over to Ikazuchi. Able to snip, get a bunch of kills. 7, 1, and 1 on the Gwen. Pupper, please, can't really play the game in the top lane, but he says it doesn't matter. My Gwen's 7 and 1.
Yeah, that is a really fed Gwen. Squig is
hold
going
up,
for some
Squig.
blood.
Going to be going on to Pupper, please. Gonna get some damage down. He has the ultimate available. That's the ult from the KO, but there's nowhere for you to go. Squig lays down the hammer, able to pick up a kill on the top side. Another solo kill for the side of VBU and Squig.
But who do you think is gonna be, like, it's just a battle of top lanes right now. Is Squig on the Darius gonna be able to overcome the mountain that is Ikazuchi on the Gwen? Plus Yumi. Don't forget the Yumi.
Plus Yumi.
As the Maw of Malmortis is being built on Squig. So, you know, Clutch, it's time to get a bit political in my favor. Alright, I'm winning this.
Are you sure you're winning? I think you're losing, never winning.
I mean, right now, yeah, it seems like VBU is kind of losing. So
No.
I think
Oh
it is
no.
losing, losing, never winning.
Yeah, you were the one who predicted VBU, by the way. Just
I'm,
wanted
dude,
to say
just
that.
wait. They're gonna lose this game and they're gonna reverse sweep. Okay,
Really? Is that what's gonna happen?
it's hard copium. As
Hmm.
Conway might be looking. No, he's not looking. I guess looks like VB is just gonna try to crack open bot turret.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have to see what VBU is going to do now. Convey is here. He might be looking to go in on the Old Man Genetics. They have Ikazuchi, and Ikazuchi going to be doing so much damage. Convey going to be going in. Half health, Old Man Genetics. Now what can Glada do is Ikazuchi is just going to be able to kill Snap. Wannabe slow going to be coming through. Convey going to be taking some damage. Puffer, please. Making his way down here. Old Man Genetics going to die. That's a double kill for Ikazuchi. Oh my goodness. 9-1-1 on this Gwen. Ikazuchi running over VBU on this pick. Old Man Genetics not having a good game.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Clutch getting camped and then having to deal with not even an ADC, having to deal with a top laner as an ADC. It's kind of hard to play the game. And Squig is trying his best, trying to get a lead, trying to do something to like bring back hope into this game. But unfortunately, it's too little, too late. As the 9-1 Gwen with the Yumi, they're gonna look to steamroll through everyone.
Yeah, the 9-1 Yumi definitely, or not 9-1 Yumi, 9-1-1 Gwen. You know, the 1-1-8 Yumi might as well be 9-1. Now the side of TDA going to be looking on to Squig. He has the ultimate available. That's the passive going down. Rift Herald says, guys, I want to join the fight, and he's now going to walk away. Squig needs to be careful as Ikazuchi has made his way up here. Flash forward from Squig. Will he be able to take down Bugby? That's the KO ult coming through. Pupper, please. Able to pick himself up a kill and save his teammate. TDA able to pick up one. And I feel like with Squig not able to find any more leads, I feel like this game is just kind of over, man.
Yeah, it's coming to the phase where it's not just we're not doing solo lanes, we're not sticking to our lanes anymore. It's team fighting phase. Caitlyn just still doesn't have her first item, right? And meanwhile, Ikazuchi almost has his second item completed. As they're looking for Glada. Looks like nothing else is gonna happen there. As Almagenix is just pushing down bot lane, trying to get as much gold as he can. But he better be careful as Bucky is right there. He might decide to go in.
Yeah, Buckby is
Oh.
he's right there as he eats a rocket and later to his HP bar. Now on the top side, that's the Rift Herald going to be used. That's going to be the tower going down. PDA able to pick up the top outer tower. Dragon going to be spawning in 15 seconds though, Matt Pizza.
It is, and Clutch, it is only a 2k gold gap, so we do this honestly this is probably gonna be the game, because if TDA get a clean ace here, they can just push on the turrets. They'll be able to get a lot of stuff here.
You'll have to see is now Lilia going to be making her way into the bottom river. Potentially going to be looking. This is going to be a 5v5 VBU, though they do have set up on this. Now, Ikazuchi, this fight is going to basically be on him. He has all the gold. Watch the Zac ult. Buckbeat with the package. The Wombo is there from the side of TA, but what can VBU do? They have the Nautilus. They have the Victor. Need to watch the Darius, too. As here we go. Oh. That's a blind going from Convey. Ikazuchi is in. That's the package coming through. Need to watch Ikazuchi as he snips. That's going to be one going down. Now Squig going to be trying to frontline, trying to take damage, but VBU, they just have no damage. Convey going to be staying alive in this one. Staff going to be going down. Won't be able to find the kill. Ikazuchi going to be running forward. Looking at Old Man Genetics. He says, go to sleep, old man, as that's a double kill for Ikazuchi. 11, 1, and 3 on the Gwen. The Dragon going to the side of TDA. Mac Pizza, they're 7 for 7 in Dragons.
They are Clutch. They haven't lost a single one to VBU. All dictating. They have impeccable Dragon control. As Baron is spawning. Honestly, Clutch, this team fight, I mean, it was all on Ikazuchi. We talked about this, right? But the blind go in from Convey, getting 2 members of VBU, and then straight into the package, into the Wombo combo. Like, All My Genetics isn't able to do any damage to Ikazuchi when he's in the Shroud. And by the time he is, like, it's too little too late. Ikazuchi just snipped through the rest of the team as Puffer Please is now dies to Glada in the bot side. That was a good pick for VBU, but unfortunately, there is still that 5k gold gap Clutch, and Baron is now on the table. So one bad team fight could be Baron gone and could be a few inhibitors gone as well.
Yeah, that it is a little bit scary for the side of VBU. Again, down 1-0 in this series. Could be going down potentially 2-0 if they do lose this one. The side of TDA looking really good. Obviously, one thing, we pointed out last game, didn't really talk about this game, is Convey. I mean, he's 0-1-15. He's in every play his team is making. In the last game, he did the same thing. He was in a ton of plays that the team was making, and he's really the playmaker for the team. Convey, obviously playing around Ikazuchi, getting him ahead in this game has been like, I feel like the underrated player, the guy that's like, hey, I don't really say much. I kind of just play the game. I don't really open my mouth. I'm just here to play. And he's been doing a great job this series so far.
Drew, honestly, yeah, he just is the enabler, Clutch, the unsung hero of TD Aftermath. He allows stuff like this monster Gwen to manifest. So honestly, if you're VBU, I don't know what you could do in this game. Like, unless you get Ikazuchi by himself and it's like no Yumi and you have everyone else just pile on Ikazuchi, and then you might be able to kill him. Granted, you might still lose 1 or 2 people, but this game isn't looking too good, Clutch. I'm not entirely sure what VB can even do at this point. As VBU knows what.
A little bit. I was gonna say, looking a little bit rough.
Yeah.
For the side of VBU, it isn't looking too hot. But maybe Convey says, all right, let me go in here. Decides not to for this one. Now, if you're VBU, go down 2-0, right? If you do lose, you're in the finals of the losers bracket. You are literally in the last game, and all you have to do is just beat that team that makes it there, and you're in the finals. You make it back, right? So yeah. I feel like if you are VBU, for sure there is ways for them, if they end up losing, it's not the end of the world, right? They're still going to be the favorites, or one of the favorites to come out of the losers bracket. I mean, you have to say, like, they probably are the favorites. Here we go, it doesn't matter. Glada going to be going in. Ikazuchi running forward. Convey going to be going in. Now Ikazuchi snip. Godlike one already going down. Snap wannabe. Your days are numbered. Double kill for the Gwen. Give him the triple. Can he get the quadra on Glada? The answer is no. Ikazuchi triple kill, 14-1. He is popping off on the Gwen in this game.
Yep. And yeah, Coach, you just kind of have to think about the next game if you're the VB fan, right? Because like this game, there's not much you can do. So you just gotta think of the next game. Think about what you need to do. Are you gonna sacrifice one of the bans to deal with this, or are you gonna draft something that could potentially deal with this bot lane? Granted, I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna run it back on this bot lane. It would be a game to see if they do, but not entirely sure, Clutch. As yeah, TD Aftermath, they're probably just gonna reset, and they're gonna look to go for the dragon that's up in 44 seconds, and this might be the game, Clutch.
Yeah, I feel like for the side of VBU, I mean, you got to figure out how to stop this dragon stacking, because they have no answer. They literally don't have an answer, because that's 7 out of 7 dragons going to the side of TDA. And again, the thing that I was scared about is TDA is going to be the one making plays in this series. I really haven't seen VBU make many plays. Like, they've had maybe 1 or 2 ganks early, but that's really it. They've kind of been the team as, here we go, Convey pulled over the wall. He's flashing out of that one instantly. On the side of TDA, going to try to get this dragon. That would be the soul. With mid inhibitor down, you probably think, hey, if they win this fight, they can probably end. Kale does have the TP. Upper Please already TPing into the river. Here we go. Fights for sure going to be going down. Buckby has that ultimate. When he's, or not the ultimate, the packaging in on Old Man Genetics. That's a ton of damage. Already 2 down, and VBU are just getting ripped apart. Maybe Merciful Crow going to be able to take down Buckby. Dragon is stolen for the side, or no, it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I thought it was. I saw Zach, and I was thinking last game,
yeah,
Zach, but TDA does get the dragon. 8 for 8 on dragons. Merciful Crow trying to run away, but you can't run away from the prowling projectile. TDA looking to end this game and take a 2-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, Coach, and that is 8 to 8 dragons taken in this series. TD Aftermath taking all the dragons, not not letting VBU take a single one as the Nexus falls. And with that, this game number 2 going over for the side of TD Aftermath. Well, it was a game to watch, Clutch. I think that's how I want to put this. It was a game to watch.
Yeah, TDA ending up pulling out a little bit of the cheese with the Gwen Yumi bot lane, ends up working out for them, looking super good in this series. Now up 2-0. Matt Pizza, what do you say to VBU if you're down 2-0? What's the play here?
Just send it. I just send it. I think like if you guys are worried that it's gonna be like, oh, we might do the wrong move, we might make the wrong play, we might do something wrong. If you get worried about what you might do wrong, you'll never figure out what you need to do right. So at that point, you just are like, all right, we'll just let our instincts take over. We'll just put all of our faith in the like synergy that everyone's built together, and be able to just overcome that.
Yeah, potentially TDA looking for the 3-0 in this game. If I'm VBU, pick something proactive, do something early game. I don't care if you don't play that style, but like, don't just roll over, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen much life from VBU, and I want to see them really, take it to them in game 3. End up, making plays on the map, get these leads. Squig, I think, has been having a good series for the side of VBU. He's kind of been the shining star, I feel like, for VBU. And let's start playing towards Squig. Let's get him the resources and let's see if he can carry a game, because down 2-0, just throw something and see if it sticks at this point. But with that, we're going to head to a short break. When we come back, game 3 action. TDA looking for the sweep. We'll see you guys then. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 3 action. VBU taking on TDA. VBU on the blue side this time, TDA on the red. VBU, they've got to get something going because now they got to win 3 in a row, Matt Pizza.
They have to make the miracle run, Clutch. And honestly, after last game, I'm not entirely sure how VB is gonna come about this, right? They are on blue side, right? They do have the first pick as bans are now underway.
Yeah, ban's now going to be underway for the side of VBU and TDA. Vague Arcane. We'll see if bans stay the same or if VBU elect to kind of take something else away. But bans so far kind of staying the same in this one.
The Kane, Samira ban away for the side of VP Plutonium. TD Aftermath opting to ban away the Viger and Misfortune.
Yeah, the Viger MF going to be banned away from the side of TDA. I feel like they just keep bans the same because, I mean, it's been working for them. The side of VBU keep them the same too. They say, all right, I mean, there's really nothing we can change, and we see the bans coming through from both these teams. Matt Pizza, what is VBU going to first pick?
Zach. Corky. I meant to say Corky.
Zach, Corky. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Really?
I meant to say Corky. As all that's happening.
It's going to be the Nocturne. Oh, no. Are they running it back?
Flashbacks.
Vax Nocturne?
Lights out, Clutch. Lights out.
Oh, is TDA going to run it back? The Vax Nocturne? It's a disgusting combo, I'm telling you. We'll see if they run it back. We'll see if they run it back. The Vax coming in instantly, though, kind of makes me think, hey, maybe we see the Vax Nocturne coming through. But Vax already picked up from the side of TD Aftermath, liking that one into the Corky. The Zach going to be their next pick. Zach's been a pretty prio pick, I feel like, in this season.
It has. It's always been picked like in the around like third or fourth. It's been picked pretty early on, right? It's always been in the first half of the draft phase, so it is kind of a contested pick.
Now I see the Zach going to be coming through. Now what does VBU have in response to this? Because Lilia didn't really work out too much for them, so maybe they have another pick into the Zach. Jarvan going to be coming through. Playmaker for Glada. This is kind of what I like to see for Glada. I feel like this guy really, pops off on things like the Jarvan, Ola, Hecarim. These very, very hey, I'm the one calling the shots. I'm the one making the play. So glad to see VBU pick that one up. Lux is going to be hovered and now locked in for the side of VBU. So I'm assuming that's Lux support coming through. Support staff wannabe.
VB does have an interesting team comp right now. They do have they kind of have a go-in team comp as well, right? They have the Corky, they have the Jarvan. TD Aftermath, they do have the Vex, they do have the Zach. So we might be seeing a lot of team fighting Clutch. We might be seeing a full, we're gonna run at you and better team fighter wins, I guess. As the clock runs out, we have the Lulu being picked up for TD Aftermath.
Lulu going to be picked up for the side of TD Aftermath. Fairly good pick. Alawi going to be banned. So now I look at their team. Obviously, what are they going to pick ADC? Because there's still things like the Jinx with the Lulu, which is super disgusting. Maybe they go Kog'Maw Lulu. I doubt it. They could go Aphelios. There's a bunch of options, I feel like, for the side of TD Aftermath that they could put with the Lulu. So we'll see what they are going to be going for. Alawi Darius banned away from the side of TD Aftermath. We'll see what VBU is electing to ban. Jinx already taken away. You've got to think, hey, maybe they play Aphelios, maybe they play Kog'Maw. I don't think Kog'Maw would be picked. I think it would more be Aphelios. They just say, all right, we're just going to ban the Vayne because maybe the side of VBU wants to pick more tank-heavy comp, and obviously Vayne does very good into that. So we'll see what VBU is thinking of here in Mud. TD Aftermath now with their pick on R4. Matt Pizza, what are they picking?
Ooh, Clutch, I think they're gonna pick Aphelios. I think, after the first game, Ikazuchi wants to have a better game, wants a redemption on the Aphelios, as I called it, Clutch. he wanted to make up for his mistakes in the early game of game one. So he's like, you know what? I'm running it back on the Aphelios, especially when you have people running into you, such as the Corki
Yep.
and Jarvan. So
Yeah, we see the Ezreal going to be locked in for the side of VBU Plutonium, most likely. Ezreal Lux bot lane, obviously playing towards the poke. Looks like VBU is picking this very poke-heavy comp. Have the Lux, have the Ezreal, have the Corki. You have a ton of range with your comp. And now that they have the Jarvan, obviously Jarvan can look to engage. And we'll see what their last pick is going to be for top lane because Darius and Alawi are banned. So Squig's going to have to play something new in this series.
and it's gonna be the set picked up for VBU Plutonium. Running out the team comp, the boss coming in. What is TD Aftermath gonna be picking up to play against the boss Clutch?
Now we're gonna have to see what they're going to put in the top lane for the side of TD Aftermath. It looks like it's gonna it's the R5 Aatrox, the classic.
Oh, you love to see it. And it is locked in R5 Aatrox for TD Aftermath. Both teams have a go-in team fighting comp, so Clutch, this is gonna be a fun game to watch. Granted, whoever wins this, if TD Aftermath does win this, they will be 3-0ing VBU Plutonium and they will be moving on to the finals. If VBU wins this, they still got an uphill battle, Clutch. So either way, it's gonna be a banger of potentially a final game. So we'll have to see how this plays out.
All right, we'll have to see how this one is going to go. VBU on match point. They have to win 3 in a row. TD Aftermath looking to sweep VBU and make it into the finals. Drake predictions, Matt Pizza. I'm going Ocean. Might as well just die on
I'm
that
going
hill.
Mountain. We have to get it right once.
We just
right?
gotta, we die on that hill. We die on that hill. We are
Yeah.
dying on our picks, Matt Pizza. But with that, we're gonna go to a short break. When we come back, game 3 action. VBU, TDA. We'll see you guys there.
Love when you put your hands on me. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Trust me. Watch me. Give you a good time. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Love when you put your hands on me. Give you a good time. Give you a good. Give you a good time. Give you a good. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Trust me. Watch me. Give you a good time. Touch me. Love when you put your hands on me. Give you a good time. Give you a good. Give you a good time. Give you a good.
Alrighty, hello and welcome back for Game 3 action between TDA and VBU. TDA, first two games, very quick, very clean. Now, VBU on the blue side finally. They've got to figure out a way to be able to pull this one back. Otherwise, they're going to be facing the losers bracket. And TDA, they're going to be smooth sailing all the way to the finals. And we'll get to basically sit there and scout every single team they're going to be playing each week as staff going to take some damage from Buckby. But yeah, for the side of TDA, they've looked good in the two games. It's not over yet, though. It is 2-0. You've got to close out this game 3. And hey, you know what? You 3-0, you're out early. You're out early. And you know, the casters and streamers love it when it's a 3-0. All right, we get to get out early too.
Don't forget, we do, not to say anything's wrong with a long game, but, we do, going to bed at a reasonable time sounds like a blessing to me. I don't know about you, Clutch, but, oh, this guy's already yawning.
Listen, if we get out of the game early, I can actually go and make lasagna. So I really want lasagna. So please, listen. I know VBU is my own org, but like this is the VBU classic. Just run the losers bracket to win. They need the buff, okay? So that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna run the losers bracket and win. I'm calling it right now. Don't quote me. Please don't clip this because that might not happen. I don't rig the league, even though VBU won last season. But don't talk about that either.
Coach, it's the, VBU, like, they get a buff when they get into playoffs, right? They're a completely different team, all right? And then when they get into a losers bracket, they're a completely different team from there again. They do. It's like they got the double buffs on them, all right? Like, how did they lose?
Listen, I find it so funny that like both seasons, VBU, like during the regular season, they're like, all right, they're an okay team, they're not bad. And playoffs come, it's like, and they just like turn it on and start beating everyone. It's like, what the heck? The playoff buff.
Actually,
as we are in the game map, Pizza. Jarvan going to potentially gank top here. I mean, with this padding, he probably will be going top as Pupper Please. Taking a bunch of damage in the top lane. I feel like Squig has been having a really good series for VBU. Like I feel like isolated in the 1v1, has been doing good into Pupper Please. However, he's not really finding, massive leads that he needs to be able to help his team because everywhere else is kind of falling behind. And obviously, as a top laner, there's only so much you can do. But Glada now on the top side. Maybe this could be a play. Glada does have the flash. Okay, we're just not gonna, we're just not going for that one. I thought, maybe something was gonna happen. Maybe Glada knows that Zach is padding up, and he's like, hey, if we potentially die this, it could be a disaster. Squig level 4 though, could just be looking on a Pupper Please. There is a ward over the wall, so Glada.
Oh,
I mean, Squig is just too. This guy's literally 2v1ing into the pass. Zach's dead. Oh no, and Pupper Please is gonna go down too.
Whoa, what just happened?
Squig literally just 2v1. He just walked up, killed the jungler. Glada's like, and then he just kills us. Hold up, we're looking in the bot lane. Ikazuchi, oh, the Q lands. Oh no,
the heal isn't used.
Genetics. Matt Pizza. Those are the old man. Look at Staff.
Staff is just like, what? He's mourning the death of a loved one, old age, it gets to you.
All he had to do was heal, and he was going to stay alive. Unfortunately, not able to pop the heal. Good news for the side of VBU. Squig is double buffed up, extremely fed. This could be a Squig 1v9 game. As here we go, Flag and Drag coming through. They're looking right back onto Pupper Please. He just TP'd back. Leave the man alone. No flash. No TP. He is in danger. You know the chuckles, I'm in danger? That's Pupper Please right now in the top lane. Good news for the side of TDA. Ikazuchi, who has been having a stellar series so far, already has himself a lead in the bot lane.
It was a rough game, early game for game 1, but he was able to pull it back, and game 2 hit an extraordinary game. As Clutch, top lane is getting treated tonight.
No. And now we're going to be looking into the mid lane, looking on a Merciful Crow, but the W is just able to get out. Pupper Please cannot play the game. He's like, what the heck is going on? I just want to farm. Leave me alone.
Top lane is getting treated, Clutch. And unfortunately, TD Aftermath, they're not even able to take the dragon as bot side decided to rotate. So Squig is just able to have top lane dominance for free right now. He's able to get so much turret plates. He already has 2. He might even be able to get a 3rd one.
Yeah, this is already... He's going to get 3 plates. Squig is... All right, Squig, all the marbles are in you. This is what I said between, you know, at the end of game 2. Let's just play towards top. Like, let's just see what happens. You have really nothing to lose. You're down 2-0. At this point, let's try something. VBU, they put Glada on a proactive jungler, which I said they need to do. They put Squig on a carry, and they're funneling Squig, which I said they needed to do. VBU, they are checking all the steps, but I don't know if dying in the bot lane is one of those steps to victory.
I don't think it is, Clutch. And we didn't get a chance to talk about runes and stuff. And the reason I bring it up, Clutch, is the first strike Jarvan that Glada is running. What are your thoughts on this? Oh, we're going in.
We're looking on to Crow. That's the fear already dead. Ultimate going to land on Glada, but he is just not going to end up taking that one. Squig in this one. Very, very strong. Looking on to Pupper, please. But TDA, again, they are just responding on other sides of the map. And unfortunately for VBU, I mean, everywhere else is losing. And again, as a top laner, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Like, if you can go try to help out your team early on, but like you're gonna lose so much to the point where, oh man, genetics.
And genetics gonna be taking a ton of damage. Ikazuchi getting damaged down. HP bars are kind of low on the side of TDA, so maybe the side Squig solo kill, by the way, is going to get out on the top
under turret.
Side. Yeah, under turret is now VBU is walking forward onto TDA.
This might be it. This might be it. They might get the first dragon.
Oh my, the first dragon. What
their first dragon. Somehow? Their first dragon.
Dub. Oh,
right.
Double root coming through. Nothing coming through from that.
Honestly, I was kind of worried it would get stolen one way or another. But VBU taking the first dragon of this whole entire game, or series, I guess. So, you know, VBU showing a little bit more signs of life. And what is it? Genetics does have a CS lead right now, right? So VBU isn't necessarily in such a rough spot, but they could be clutch as the Conway is coming in.
Conway gonna be really looking on to the bot side, looking on Old Man Genetics and staff. Wannabe Fat Jester very low, Ikazuchi very low. Fat Jester flashing forward. Ignite gonna be coming down. That's gonna be the flash out of that one. Old Man Genetics gonna be staying alive. Nobody dies on the bottom side of the map. Low HP bars, but everybody lives.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think Glada likes that. Glada might be looking for some... Oh, is he gonna do it, Clutch?
I mean, he has the flash.
He has the flag and drag, too.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna kill one. Here we go, he's looking over. Oh, he misses the knock-up. It's gonna get turned. Ikazuchi has the ult. Oh, no.
No, and it's gonna be a double kill for Ikazuchi.
It's over. It's over. The game's over. TDA wins. That's a mental. That is a
mental gap. That's a mental gap.
That you lose it after that one. That's one where you're like, all right, just open. Unfortunately for VBU, now the Aphelios is 3-0. So now they have an answer to the set, and in theory, it looked good, but unfortunately not able to buff the flag and drag or buffer the flag and drag with the flash. Maybe if he knocks him up, he could potentially end up, killing him. Jarvan also wasn't level 6 when he made that play, and I feel like after that, once you make that play, yeah, I feel like mental's out the window.
Yeah, like the moment he went over, it was insta exhaust, insta shield, and he just didn't have enough damage after that point. Oh, clutch. That was very unfortunate, but gold is still even, however. So even though TD Aftermath is up 2 kills, their gold is relatively even, and with that being said, clutch, it might not stay even for long as Pupper gonna have to deal with Glada up in the top lane again as Squig asserting the top lane dominance going in.
Squig going to be going in, get some damage down on a Pupper, please. Now Convey is here. They've also roamed up Buckby. Could potentially look onto Glada if he does face check. Glada, no flash, has the ult. A bunch of damage coming through from Buckby. There's no way Glada's going to live this one. He does get the Zac passive though, as Squig is kind of stuck in a 1v2. We'll see if he's going to be able to get out of this one. That's the Ezreal ult coming through. Not able to find the kill on to Convey. It looks like it's all falling apart, Matt Pizza.
It does, Clutch. Unfortunate situations from game one, from game two, and the the miss kill on Ikazuchi in game three. It takes a toll on the mentals, and it does affect player performance.
For sure, it does affect player performance. You know, mental is a huge part of League, and once you start getting tilted, your skills are nowhere near as where they should be. And obviously, for the side of VBU, they somehow have to find a way to come back into this game. Now they do have Squig, who is extremely strong on this set. Can set 1v9 potentially. However, it's going to be really hard for him to be able to 1v9 this game because not only is one person fed on the side of TDA, you know, Aphelios obviously super strong, but the Vex is also strong. So that's two targets that this set is going to have to kill. Otherwise, TDA are just going to end up winning the fight.
And don't forget the polymorph coming out of the Fat Jester. Like, it's good. Squig tries to do anything. He's gonna all the CC is going towards him, and he will now be able to play the game. So it's a uphill battle for sure for VBU. On the bright side, mid lane Annie is being even in farm, right? Along with Omegas. Top lane more fighting ensues, but nothing's gonna come out of it just yet. As Glad is back up in the top lane, the tent is set up, Clutch.
Yeah, the tent is set up on the top side. Bupper Please can't really play this one, but again, his team is winning. So like, he just says, all right, you know, I'm just gonna accept getting absolutely blasted in the top lane. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Instead, I'm just gonna hope that my team can carry me at this point because yeah, he's pretty useless, and that's the tower gonna be going down, and maybe Bupper Please is gonna be following too. He's able to get a kill here, would be absolutely massive, but Squig is just beating him down on a rampage. 4-0 for the side of VBU. It's Squig v9 in this game, Matt Pizza.
Squig v9 it is, Clutch. As Dragon is here. Convey is looking. Is he gonna send it? And he goes in. It's a two-man stun.
Yeah, Convey gonna be going in now. The fight is going to begin. Staff want to be going down. Crow taking a bunch of damage. Will just fall. That's all the gold for the side of VBU is on the top side of the map, and they just get pulled into a 4v4, and they lose. They lose. They don't have the gold. Vexel not able to land. Old Man Genetics trying to kite away. Ikazuchi getting sped up. Should be able to find the kill onto Old Man Genetic. He has the flash just available. Is going to use that one. Bucky flashing forward. Bleed comes through. All he needs is one more auto. He will get the ignite with the electrocute. Able to find the kill. Ikazuchi does end up falling. Unfortunately, takes an extra tower shot. But this side of TDA with a massive team fight win.
And it was a decisive teamfight win, Clutch. It was a 4v4, and TDA just ran down VBU as Staff Wannabe's trying to get something done, but without the Lux ulti, the chance of stealing it is kind of slim. As who is it? Convey does manage to take the dragon onto TD Aftermath side. Oh, God is looking for more.
Potentially looking for more.
I don't think he's gonna find anything.
Yeah, he's not gonna
but
find anything.
Clutch, I do want to point out the Aatrox opted for the serrated Dirk. He is going for a lethality build, so that is, to me, that's interesting. I don't know if that's normal now. It might be, but again, I haven't played League as much in a hot sec. Oh, and Swig did manage getting the Rift Herald, so lots of stuff happening that we did not see.
Yeah, Squig ends up getting the Rift Herald on the top side after taking that top tower and killing Pupper Please. Again, the problem is the 4v4 for the side of TDA is way stronger, right? And if Squig isn't in these fights, it's basically doomed. You are not going to win the fight. So you need to keep an eye on that. Again, it's all on Squig in this game. TDA, they've got answers to him, and I still feel like you have to be favoring TDA right now.
Yeah, like, they're still so strong. Bugby 5-0-1 on the Vex. Glada is, or not Glada, Convey. I said a Zac and I was like Glada. Convey 2-1-5 on the Zac. Ikazuchi 3-1-4 on the Aphelios as They're going in
Oh,
for Buckby.
They're looking on to Buckby. That's the ult coming through on to Squig. Polymorph too. He's taking a bunch of damage. Will he be going down is the question. Flash forward. Squig goes airborne and he's shut down. Very well played from the side of TDA. Merciful Crow running away. Will they be able to get out of that one? Convey is diving the turret. Triple kill and everybody lives. Matt Pizza, I think the game's over. And
not everyone.
Old Man Genetics able to snipe one back. But yeah, Old Man Genetics flat going forward, but Convey is jumping in. Staff Wannabe is showing up. Old Man Genetics taking damage. They need to be able to kill Buckby, but the root gonna be coming through. They're gonna get slammed together. Old Man Genetics able to pick up one. Now Staff Wannabe not gonna be able to win this one. He's gonna pop that ultimate. Not enough though. TDA able to come out still on top and have that gold lead.
Well, I believe that was a 5-for-2, if I'm not mistaken. So, but VBU was able to get the shutdown gold on from Buckby, so that was still good. VBU did still get something out of it. Granted, TD Aftermath was basically able to ace everyone, but yeah, Clutch, you're just trying to make these desperate plays, right? At first, it was looking good, right? Buckby seemed to have gotten caught, but just look here, the fear, the polymorph. Swig wasn't able to do anything, and then the counter engage from Convey coming in, and Swig just gets shut down here. He's not able to do anything, and right now you're thinking that it's kind of doomed for VBU, but luckily, right, in a few seconds, Old Man Genetics sends his ulti and is able to get the Fat Jester, who's so low. Squig returning back to the top lane, his home. Top lane is where the home is, and gonna probably putting down the Rift Herald topside. Yeah, there it is. As pings are going in, this is gonna be another fight, Clutch.
Yeah, here we go. This is finally it. TDA gonna be going on Squig. What can Squig do? He has to be able to stay alive. He's gonna hit one back, has the W available. Lots of damage coming through, but it's just not enough from the side of VBU. Squig now getting ran down. Flash forward. Convey is godlike on the Zac. And it just seems like VBU, they're kind of falling apart. Squig was their win con, but Squig just not able to deal with the pressure. Now Ikazuchi in the mid lane taking damage. That's the exhaust coming through. Ikazuchi has that ultimate. He's going to be healing a bunch of damage. He stays alive. It's 1v3. He likes those odds. As now Buckby with that ultimate. It lands on the Old Man Genetics. That's one down. He's going to get a reset. He's looking for Glada. That's two. He has the ultimate. It is going to miss on the Crow, but it seems like VBU are just getting out team fought and basically ran over. Convey now running forward, looking for Staff Wannabe. The pullback. Staff Wannabe will be going down. That Pizza, I think it's inevitable until this game is going.
I think it is, Clutch. I kind of, I don't think you need to be a prophet to see where this game's going. With a 4K goal gap as it is, 18 minutes into the game, with a 12 kill difference, it is not looking good if you're a VBU fan. Let's just put it like that. And Clutch,
it is not looking good, Matt Pizza. And what were you gonna say?
It's infernal.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Squig.
Is it GG?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Squig looking for a potential solo kill. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get the Aatrox. So, Aatrox, Pupper Please, able to get out of that one. Now, Convey going to be jumping out. Will stay alive in this one. Matt Pizza, yeah. It's going to be rough for the side of VBU. They need to find picks. They've got to find a way because, I don't know, Convey in this series has just been all over the map making plays and really helping his carries come online. And I feel like without him, obviously, Buckby and Ikazuchi have been having a very good series so far, but without Convey, I don't know if they're finding these leads that they have in his Convey. He's just going in. He has no fears. Buckby, he will find one. Unstoppable. Gets a reset. Looks for Merciful Crow. That's the package in. Fat Jester. No way you live this one. Maybe this is the fight for VBU, but so much damage. Convey just jumps in. Able to get a kill. Ikazuchi takes down Crow. The only one left alive. There's no for VBU. Old Man Genetic. He's trying to kite this one out, but he won't be able to. He's going to try to kill Ikazuchi. Will he be able to, actually? He's got him very low, but the root comes down. Convey is legendary. Now Squig stuck in a 1v4. Ultimate is up. He can try to outplay this one, but he is left alone, Matt.
Is he going to do it, Clutch? Is it going to be the 1v4 Squig century?
To see if Squig is able to do it. If he is, VBU for sure can stay alive in this game, but he's just getting beat down. No flash available for Squig. Gonna pull one back. He's looking for Pupper Please potentially. Actually ults him out. We'll be able to pick up one. Now, can he get over the wall? This is the question. Nope, just decides I'm not able to get over that one. So VBU, again, they're kind of just getting beat up in team fights. They are able to find maybe 1 or 2 kills at the end of the day, but I feel like TDA, again, still really have this one on lock, and it's only inevitable before this series is over.
It's like I feel like the longest it can go is to Soul, right? They get Soul, they get Baron, and they ended the game like how they ended game 1, how they ended game 2. I mean, I don't. TD after that, like they're just playing really well, right? They're taking the fights before the objective, and finding these picks that we've seen, and Omar Genetics taking a lot of damage, or I guess he's not taking any damage. Luxy will just carry. Was that the Vex ult? That was the Vex ult. Find by Buckby. Unfortunately, misses the Vex ulti. As Glad is looking clutch, they're looking for stuff. Vivi's not taking this lying down.
Yeah, VBU potentially looking for a play, try to get some of that gold back. Galata will dodge out on that one. Is now Convey, maybe looking to go in. He is going to jump in onto Galata. Now Galata going to get feared, going to take a bunch of damage, is going to get over the wall. That's the Ophelia Assault coming down, doing so much damage. Meanwhile, Squig able to pick up an objective bounty on the bottom side of the map. Convey jumping forward. He has no fear. Keeps the passive alive. Does not go down. Has to burn the flash. Luxol going to be used. Not able to take down Convey. Nobody ends up dying for the side of either of these teams, but Squig able to pick up that objective bounty on the bottom side.
Meanwhile, everything that was happening mid, like you said, Squig was able to get the objective out, was able to get something out of it. And with TD Aftermath not able to get any kills or force anything mid lane, it was still in favor, it was still in VBU's favor, so we just have to see how many of those, how many objective bounties Squig can actually get in the side and trying to push as much as he can as All Man Genetics gets tagged.
Old Man Genetics, goodbye. Nice snipe from Buckby with the Vex ult coming through. Just deletes Old Man Genetics, takes him down. Now maybe the side of TDA, they say, all right, with Ezreal down, maybe we go to the bank.
Yep, and with Squig down...
Well, Squig taking a bunch of damage, gets a decent W off, but he's just going to be falling. Buckby godlike, and that's most likely the Baron going to the side of TDA.
And with the 5k gold gap clutch, with the Baron being taken away, you really have to wonder how many more team fights does BB have left in them. Like I'm guessing like maybe like 2-3 more team fights until the Nexus falls, unless this Ezreal steals it.
Oh, Ezreal going to be
That's
used
a lot
to
of
get
damage.
some damage down onto the fat Jester. Buckby does take some damage too, but at the end of the day, Baron does go over to the side of TDA. Convey maybe looking to go in on a Staff wannabe. Staff going to be taking some damage coming through. He should be falling down. I don't think he gets out of this one. Pupper plays going to invest in time. Get himself on the board. 26-9 are the kills. Convey does not stop there. He's walking forward. Old Man Genetics able to get a kill. Now it's Convey and Ikazuchi in a 2v3. Watch Ikazuchi. How much damage can he get done? Ikazuchi going to be able to take that one. Convey jumping in onto Old Man Genetics, but that's going to be him falling too. I don't think he's going to live in this one. Merciful Crow going to get the kill. That's a huge shutdown going through. Now Ikazuchi stuck in no man's land. Going to get flashed on. Gale Force going to be coming through. That's another shutdown going over to the side of VBU. TDA stepping a little bit too far forward.
It's 3 out of the 5 Barons gone clutch. Only Aatrox and Buckby have the Baron buff to use it to siege. So VBU actually not putting up a good fight, right? It was looking really doomed, and this fight specifically, it wasn't looking the best until Omega Genetics was able to get the Lulu, and it was just numbers advantage at the end of the day. VBU did have an extra person, and Convey just did go a bit too far. And then after Convey died, Squig just ran down Ikazuchi and was able to actually flash E and able to use his Haymaker. Barely connects onto Ikazuchi. As, yeah, clutch. Now we're back. Dragon is up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Dragon to be up in 30 seconds. Also, we didn't talk about how we lost yet again because it was Inferno.
Yeah, you know, yeah, we didn't. It's actually just kind of rigged a little bit.
Yeah, GG. Let's just open, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xernian rigged the script again. Oh my god, it's
And we kept the same predictions for 3 times in a row, and yet it's a 0% win rate over 2 people.
All right.
How doomed is that?
We need 3 casters on the desk. Maybe then we have a chance. Maybe that's when we win. Well, Merciful Crow does have the package. VBU potentially looking for a play. Convey, maybe caught out. Here we go. Fight's going to begin. That's Vex going to be going in. Package is going to be used. This is the best fight for the side of VBU. As Pupper Please kind of just tanking. Convey just in the backline. Buckby going to be staying alive. That's one down. Convey able to take down Merciful Crow. Pupper Please staying alive. Has that ultimate. So much healing coming through. Able to pick up one. Now the side of VBU Squig will also fall. It's a double kill for Pupper Please in the top lane. Old Man Genetics trying to get out of this one, but it's not enough. Triple kill for Pupper Please. That's an ace. 5 for 0 map pizza. And it's looking like it's doing.
It is looking like it's doomed, Clutch. That is the soul point going over to TD Aftermath. Yeah, I mean, this fight, it was just look at the damage that you get from Zach, right? Kavi's doing so much damage. He has the Medjais. He's doing, or he had the Darkseid. I don't know if he has the Medjais now, but look at his Aatrox as well. He's not dying, Clutch. Like, this Aatrox was the one that was getting camped. He is the weak side warrior, and he's just unkillable. And is also able to get Old Man Genetics. Look at that healing. It's insane.
Yeah, there's so much healing coming through from this Aatrox. Conveying Buckby. 10, 2, and 13, and 12, 1, and 11. Yeah, they are a little bit fed, Matt Pizza.
Just a little bit, Clutch. Just a little bit, as... Yeah, I mean... VBU is probably gonna be looking to make the miracle run in the losers bracket after this game. Honestly, game 1 they did have a lot of like fighting power to it, right? Game 2, not so much. Game 3 they are trying to put up a good fight. So going into the losers bracket, I think if they're able to refine what they did in game 1 and game 3, as Clutch, I'm gonna have to wait.
Convey walking forward, able to pull back staff. Wannabe, that's going to be the ult coming through. Now, Old Man Genetics needs to get out of there. As Buckby's already on the flank. That's the ult connecting on the Old Man Genetics. Convey able to pick up one. Reset for the Vex if they're able to get the kill. Another one. And the ult goes wide, but that's already 3 down for the side of VBU. The wave is being pushed. Baron is gone. But EDA pushing in, looking to take a clean 3-0 against VBU.
Yep, and Clutch, it's kind of how we were talking about, how like VBU, oh, never mind, Kavi just isn't stopped. He's just going in.
Yeah, Convey just going in. He says, all right, guys, I don't care what you, how much damage you do. I'm just going to ignore you, as that's going to be the inhibitor going down for the side of TDA, able to pick up that mid one, so VBU don't have that mid inhib. And with Drake spawning in 3 minutes, you've got to think, yeah, that's probably when the game is going to be over.
Be over at this Baron buff in a minute, or Baron in a minute, Clutch. Baron buff.
Oh my, Matt, you like the Baron buff?
As you know, you know what I do like, Clutch. Baron buff, it's okay, it's whatever. You know, I do like the Medjais on Zach. I love to see the Medjais on Zach.
You like that, Matt Pizza?
I do.
Who else would like it?
Tizzle. Ooh, that's a name.
Nobody in the chat knows who that is. There's no way. Nobody in the chat knows who that person is. Okay, except
okay,
Xernean.
wait.
That
Okay, that's hacking.
count.
That doesn't.
That doesn't. Okay, minus Xernean. I don't think anyone else knows. Now watch, Ritz is gonna be in the chat and be like, I know.
Yeah, he's gonna pop out of nowhere. Fighting ensues, Clutch.
Oh, here we go. Convey gonna be going in. That's gonna be the Vex ult landing yet again. Buckby not able to find a kill yet. Glad able to run away. Looks like Ikazuchi will be able to find one. Squig going down. Probably is going to be running the other, the back line down. Vex ult is going to miss. Convey. He's still going in, looking on a snap. Wannabe. Bunch of damage coming through. Oh. Double kill for Ikazuchi. Give him the triple. Ikazuchi able to pick up a triple kill on the Aphelios. 2 alive for the side of VBU. They have the wave pushing in TDA. Looks like they'll be able to take 3-0, Matt Pizza.
And yep, Clutch, that is gonna be the game. I don't know how much Glada and Staff Wannabe can do up against all 5 members of TD Aftermath, but this is gonna be it.
Yeah, this is gonna be it, VBU. They have to somehow hold this one up, but it looks like it's not going to be possible. TDA, a clean 3-0, number 1 in the regular season for a reason, have now found their way to the finals. They will be there no matter what. We'll be awaiting the losers bracket winner. But TDA taking a clean 3-0. Got to be happy with that performance, Matt Pizza.
Yep. Honestly, overall, TDA did just they were all in sync, right? The team fighting was really clean. They all like worked together. We saw like all of them in sync. Like it was just a macro play coming in from TDA. While also there was some good micro play. Ikazuchi in particular, I saw like the way he like played Aphelios was really aggressive, but also it was it was really cool to watch him. He used his Gale Force aggressively and like a lot of things that he did that I just didn't think about and just played it really well.
Yeah, I think TDA obviously look like they are the team to beat right now. They're already in the finals and they get to sit there for a couple weeks and kind of watch the losers bracket go down, kind of get to analyze these teams and try to pick them apart in the finals. VBU will be falling to the losers bracket. The good news is they're in the losers bracket finals. All they need to do is win one series and they're in the finals for a
Yeah.
rematch against TDA. So maybe VBU with losing this is going to pick up some stuff, VOD review, learn some new things, and potentially look to get another crack back at the side of TDA. But Matt Pizza, anything you want to say before we head off? I mean, it was a quick 3-0. I mean, I ain't complaining.
It was a quick 3-0 clutch. I don't have anything to say.
All right. Well, with that, thank you guys all for watching this series. TDA able to take a 3-0 over VBU. Next time you'll see us is going to be Friday when we will be streaming Coachless Tyranny taking on TD Syndicate. Another best of 5. Should be an absolute banger in that one. But with that, thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you later.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I will sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best